You know, some of the questions that I have are really directed toward the consumer. And you talked about how important it was for such a system to build trust among the American public if they're going to accept or utilize this type of a system. What role is it for a consumer to be involved in the authorization process? I mean, who triggers the inquiry, and does the consumer have any control over how that would happen? It seems to me that would be an important part of a system if I'm going to be believing that it's trustworthy and secure.
No, you're absolutely right. And it's another one of these complicated questions. When we talk to consumers about this, we get a range of answers, naturally. People often say, well, in an emergency, do whatever you need to do. Access my data if I'm not available to make good decisions about that. So that creates this break the glass issue we talk about a lot. Some people have sensitive personal information and they want to exercise a lot of control over who sees it, including family members. And some people are open kimono and whatever. So I think the mechanism by which a person can decide how much control to exercise is one of the new areas of discussion. There are some services, for example, the Health Record Bank. There's a bill Senator Brownback is introducing, which will propose creating a sort of a chartered set of record banks where the consumer would exercise direct control over what goes in or out of that bank, sort of a safe deposit box for your health information. And that has some attractiveness, but HIPAA already allows healthcare professionals providing care to you to share information for treatment, payment, and operational purposes, which is a huge loophole, if you like, in the idea of a health record bank. So this is a complex area where even if you and I exercise control over our personal health record or our health record bank, the rest of the system remains operating with a fairly open set of information sharing arrangements. So there's some software companies now offering kind of latchkey services to let the consumer selectively control how their information gets moved. So there's a lot of creative effort going on in this arena, but there's not an answer yet.